Welcome to this explainer. Okay, so did you know the global detox market is literally worth billions of dollars? Today, we're going to strip away all that flashy wellness marketing and take a really hard scientific look at the medical reality of detoxification. I mean, we are constantly bombarded with messages telling us we desperately need to cleanse our systems, right? You see products everywhere promising increased energy, glowing skin, weight loss, and disease prevention if we just buy their specific detox program. But how much of that is actually rooted in science, and how much is just, well, clever marketing? Let's separate fact from fiction. We're going to explore how your body naturally operates, what genuinely supports it, and what might actually be causing you way more harm than good.
So let's dive right in. Have you ever just felt not yourself? Maybe you're really dragging through the afternoon, just feeling heavy and sluggish, and you start wondering if your body is just bogged down by modern life. It's an incredibly relatable feeling. We've all been there. And it's exactly the vulnerability that the detox industry targets so heavily. Because when we experience these super common symptoms, being constantly tired, bloated, or dealing with that awful brain fog, we naturally want a quick fix. And of course, the wellness industry is right there ready to sell us one, promising that just getting rid of these mysterious toxins will magically cure these exact issues. They paint this picture, right, that these symptoms are giant flashing warning signs of toxic overload. But before we buy into the marketing hype of the solution, we really need to look at what science actually says about the problem itself.
Okay, so here's the crucial point that the marketing totally ignores: the actual medical definition of detoxification. It's a sophisticated 24/7 biological process of identifying, processing, neutralizing, and eliminating harmful substances. Now notice what's missing from that definition: the word weekend. Yeah, detoxification is not a 3-day event you schedule after a vacation. It's a constant, highly advanced operation your body is already performing right this very second. You don't need to initiate it, you just need to understand it.
Think about it. Your body actually comes with a built-in elite processing plant. It's like a giant biological factory. Your liver is the ultimate chemical processing plant. Then you have your kidneys continuously filtering your blood and removing waste. Your lungs? They are eliminating carbon dioxide with literally every single exhale you take. And your digestive system is constantly removing metabolic waste. For the vast majority of healthy individuals, these organs perform this miraculous teamwork naturally, completely free of charge, and absolutely without requiring you to drink a single drop of cayenne pepper lemon water.
Now, what's really fascinating here is the massive gap between the myth and the clinical reality. See, the marketing myth wants you to believe that toxins just build up in your body like dirt clogging a pipe, requiring this harsh, periodic chemical flush. But the clinical reality is entirely different. It is not about sludge. It's actually about biological efficiency. When your organs are strained, they don't get clogged up like a dirty drain pipe. They just become less efficient over time at doing the amazing job they were designed to do.
So, when you feel toxic, it usually isn't an accumulation of exotic poisons. Instead, it's just the heavy burden of modern lifestyle stressors. I'm talking about things like inadequate sleep, which completely throws off your hormones, or excess sugar and highly processed foods that rob you of vital nutrients. Frequent alcohol consumption forces your liver to work overtime. Add in chronic stress, dehydration, a lack of exercise, or smoking, and what you end up with is reduced biological efficiency. Honestly, you don't need a detox. You're just feeling the immense burden these really common daily habits place on your body's natural systems.
Okay, moving on to Section 1, the placebo and the poison, where we'll be debunking some popular detox trends.
Let's start with a massive one. Juice cleanses. We all know the claims. They sound amazing, right? Flush out toxins and trigger healthy weight loss. But the clinical reality? A strict juice cleanse severely lacks essential macronutrients. We're talking protein, healthy fats, and fiber. Long-term use doesn't actually make you cleansed. It just leaves you hungry, fatigued, and nutritionally unbalanced. You're basically just making really expensive urine. And that rapid weight loss people brag about, it's pretty much just water weight and a severely reduced calorie intake. It's definitely not toxins magically leaving your body.
Next up, we have detox teas. These are incredibly popular on social media right now. People drink them expecting this miraculous internal scrub. But here's the catch. These products often sneak in herbal laxatives, or they just function as heavy diuretics. Now sure, they might temporarily increase your bowel movements or reduce your water weight, making you feel quote-unquote lighter, but that isn't removing toxins. Overuse of these teas can actually lead to severe dehydration, digestive damage, and some really dangerous electrolyte imbalances.
And taking things to the extreme, that can be outright dangerous. Prolonged fasting, for instance, can cause muscle loss, nutritional deficiencies, and severe dizziness if you aren't under a doctor's supervision. Meanwhile, aggressive colon cleanses try to completely bypass your body's natural regulation. Look, advertisements love to tell you it removes years of built-up waste, but a healthy colon cleans itself perfectly well. Routine colon cleanses, they can significantly increase your risk for dehydration, infections, or, worst-case scenario, serious bowel injuries.
Even clinical treatments like IV detox therapy are super often misunderstood. By definition, the intravenous delivery of fluids, vitamins, and minerals is excellent for medical dehydration or addressing specific deficiencies, mainly because it bypasses the digestive system. But it does not literally wash toxins out of your blood like some sort of internal car wash. Honestly, if you don't have a medical deficiency, just pumping more vitamins into your bloodstream than your body actually requires, that does not automatically translate into better health.
Which brings us to a really fascinating question, and one you might not expect. Is it possible to be overly focused on cleansing your system? Like, can you actually have too much detox? The answer is, ironically, yes. Constantly subjecting your body to extreme detox programs actually increases your health risks instead of improving your wellness. Extreme fasting, excessive laxative overuse, and flooding your system with unregulated products, it all puts massive, completely unnecessary strain on your internal organs. Think about it. The healthiest body is usually not the one constantly undergoing extreme punishment in the name of wellness. It's the one that is consistently supported, day in and day out.
There is perhaps no greater truth in the wellness industry than this. There is no weekend cleanse that completely reverses poor nutrition, lack of sleep, chronic stress, smoking, or excessive alcohol consumption. I mean, long-term health simply cannot be hacked in a single weekend. You cannot punish your organs from Monday to Friday and then expect a magical detox tea to just fix the whole shebang on Saturday. Health just doesn't work that way.
All right, let's pivot to Section 2, the prescription. Real science for daily health. Now, this real prescription might not sound as flashy as some neon-colored detox drink, but decades of medical research prove this is the absolute best way to optimize your natural detoxification. Step 1. Sleep. This literally activates your brain's glymphatic waste clearance system. Step 2. Hydration. Drinking enough water directly supports your kidneys' filtration efficiency. Step 3. Nutrition. Real whole foods provide the vital nutrients your liver heavily relies on for its chemical detoxification reactions. And finally, Step 4. Exercise. Just moving your body improves circulation and keeps overall metabolic organ function at its peak. Honestly, small improvements in these 4 areas, repeated every single day, are infinitely more powerful than any extreme cleanse.
So, are you ready to stop chasing these endless trends and start actually supporting your body's brilliant natural systems? True health really isn't something you can just buy in a bottle. It's what happens when you daily support the absolute masterpiece of engineering you already live inside. Look, if you are experiencing persistent fatigue or brain fog, please consult a qualified medical professional to find the actual root cause, rather than turning to a wellness influencer for a quick fix. So, what's one small thing you can do today to help your body do what it already does best?